Hey guys, it's Danny. Today we're gonna make an unboxing. Remember last week I told you I ordered an orchid which is new for me, it's a new genre for me? Well, this is it. And although this is not a rare orchid or something very spectacular, it is something quite popular that I was always fearing of ordering. So, this orchid right here has a flower spike and I'm dreading to open it actually because of that flower spike, and I really hope it handled transport well. So let's open it, see how it looks like, because I'm nervous, and then I'm gonna tell you more about the seller that I purchased it from. It is an eBay purchase and it's a new seller for me, so I appreciate bubble wrap. I always do, because flower spikes and things of the sorts are pretty sensitive. Even with paper that is wrapped up like this, they can still get bruised and damaged. And because of the vibration, even shredded paper is a no-no in my opinion when it comes to flower spikes and all of that. But let's just keep our fingers crossed. So I have some toilet paper, this is new. And, ooh, ta-da! Alrighty, this looks like a Phragmipedium, right? It's not, it's a Phragmipedium. And this is its flower spike, which is slightly bent. Alrighty, so these leaves have been bent, they're not looking okay. In the picture on eBay, this orchid looked a lot better, and it still looks good, but you know how it is on transport. And here is the orchid, and the pot is already broken. I don't know how this happened. Now, I cannot read, ooh, I have a root tip here. Do you see it? There we go. So yeah, this will need to be covered. Alrighty, so this orchid, let me show you what it is. This is a Phragmipedium popowii. Not sure what this means, but yeah, cool to intermediate. So I'm gonna post a picture on the screen right now just so you see how beautiful this orchid is. It is that type of Phragmipedium that creates very long petals. And right now I think I desperately need to water this orchid because these leaves have some desiccation signs if I know how to read them. It could have been a little better, but this might mean it had a pretty tough transport. I'm sorry, I have some bark here that I need to remove. So I was really hoping that this flower spike will still grow, and who knows, maybe it will still grow, but the orchid, you can see it's a little dehydrated, and with Phragmipediums you never want to let them go completely bone dry. So for transport it's better to be dry, but for Phragmipediums not so much. So what I'm gonna do is just water this orchid really well. I'm gonna do this now and then I'll come back and tell you about the seller and more about this orchid. Alrighty, so what I decided to do was actually soak this orchid because the pot is broken. I just got a bowl and I'm just soaking it in osmosis water. It is pretty damn dry, and that's a little scary with Phragmipediums. I'm just a little scared because I never had Phragmipediums, but this orchid really doesn't look bad. I have a growing tip that it's not covered. I'll cover it up, and fingers crossed this flower spike will develop. Alrighty, so as I was saying, this is the Phragmipedium popowii, or popowii, I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. I'll link you down below to the orchid species link so you can see a better picture of it, and also you can read about it, where it comes from, and all of those fun stuff. As I was saying, it's an eBay purchase. The seller is Orchid Man and he is from the Netherlands. So with this occasion, I tested the transport time from Netherlands to Cyprus as well. And it's okay, it's just a little bit over a week, and it's normal post, no tracking, no nothing. It's not speedy post. So I am pretty happy with that transport time, I have to say. Now, this orchid was not cheap, it was quite pricey. But whenever I wanted to purchase a Phragmipedium, it was just so expensive that I just forgot about it. And this one, it costed 36 euros, which is a decent price for it, considering how it looks like. And it actually looks good. If you take away the desiccation and some damage, and if this flower spike decides to bloom, then I will be happy and everything will be worth it. If not, I still consider it is a good price for it. So you can check the seller down below if you want to check him out. You will see he also has a lot of auctions, but this was not an auction, it was a buy it now. I promised you a few videos ago that I will not participate into auctions, and I didn't break my promise. There's no point because I never win. This doesn't mean anything. If you want to participate, go ahead and do it. I just don't want to. Things are a little overpriced for my taste when it comes to auctions. Transport was £10, normal post, and the shipping time was 9 days, which is pretty good. So right now I'm so relieved because I can order orchids from the Netherlands, and there are quite a few either sellers, either nurseries in the Netherlands. I'm happy about that. As a first impression, I'm not entirely sure what to say. The orchid looks good. I mean, I know it has roots, I know the leaves are okay, but it has this transport kind of damage. Now with transport, it's always a finicky business, but it's not a huge deal. And with Phragmipediums, you know, you either ship them wet and risk rotting because it was cold as well, it's February. Either you ship them dry and you suffer a little bit of desiccation, and now I'm trying to hydrate this orchid. I'll let her sit in water until tonight, because this medium, yeah, it was dry. And then I'll dump out the water when I close the greenhouse, and we'll see tomorrow, maybe she will get even more hydrated. I really hope this flower spike will not die off and we'll get to see some blooms. But if it dies off, you know, it's understandable. So you have the link below if you want to check out the seller. You will see auctions, you will see buy it nows as well. And yeah, if you're interested in stuffing, there you go. You see the orchid. If this is something that looks okay to you and you can live with this, there you go. Or if this is unacceptable to you, just don't visit the link. And that is that. A little side note, I have another orchid from this person coming soon. And this was a little mistake from my part. I purchased this one and then I saw another one and I'm like, I'm not gonna purchase that one. And a week went by, you know what? I'm just gonna purchase it. I was hoping for this one to arrive just to see how the orchid looks like, but then again I changed my mind. Not very economical of me, but it was a cheaper orchid anyway. We will probably see next week what that is. It's a beautiful one as well. It's quite the novelty for me as well, so you'll see. Alrighty, so before I let you go, I want to address another issue. Somebody told me never to mention where I purchased my orchids from again, because what happens is the sellers or nurseries start to increase the price because they get traffic from my video and they think, oh, I'm gonna make some more money. Well, I can understand this issue, I truly do, but here's how it sounds in my mind. Hey guys, it's Danny. I purchased this beautiful orchid, but I don't feel like telling you where I got it from. So you can see how I would feel very, very bad about it. Now, of course, there are people or sellers who will increase their price because of maybe my video or because somebody posted it on a forum or wrote on a blog about it. If the sellers decide to increase their price, then their sales will plummet down, right? Because not many of us want to pay certain prices for orchids. If the sellers don't increase the price, then everybody's happy, and if the orchids are nice, there's another place to buy orchids, right? And in the end, it's up to everybody if they want to purchase from a certain place or not. Some people might consider this a good deal, some people might not. So it's not like anybody's forcing anybody to do anything. But as far as I'm concerned, not telling you where I purchased orchids, if I was a viewer and I would see somebody do this, I would be like, well, aren't you the precious little creature? And I don't want to be viewed like that. So alrighty guys, thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and fingers crossed about this flower spike. What do you guys think? Will it bloom or not? So yeah, I'm off to research even more about Phragmipediums. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you hated it, give it a thumbs down. Subscribe to my channel for daily orchids and plants videos, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss a video. And with that said, I'll see you all next time. Bye! Great success! Remember in one of my videos I was telling you that my old Berryota started to shed flowers before the last flower even got to open? Well, this one doesn't do that. So I'm thinking now I had an issue with my old Berryota. Maybe it was a faulty individual. I'm not saying filthy, it's faulty. I don't even know why I would say filthy. My orchids are pretty clean, I guess. Anyway, so I'm really, really happy that the Berryota still has all of its flowers, and I'm gonna wait for this spike to bloom, and of course we're gonna feature him in a video.